Hey guys, welcome to another episode. It's finally here. The trade tickets are here. In this video, we are going to do a breakdown. Everything you need to know about trade tickets and what you should do. Let's get straight into it. Alright guys, if you didn't see my last video, I still actually recommend it because what I did was make a calendar of all the things we're expecting in the next 5-6 weeks when the NBA season starts, including run it back, rake back, WNBA, all of these things, and finalizing in opening series 3. Now the thing that I kept out of it and edited out of it was trade tickets, because it kind of felt like we were due trade tickets, and I didn't want to say, who knows, November? Don't know. Because we had a blog back in April saying that this will come about in a few months, and it's been more than a few months and it's finally here. So now that it is here, we're going to break it down and figure out what it's all about, just in case your eyes are going slightly cross-eyed. So what is a trade ticket? You can take one moment, any moment, and it can be exchanged for one trade ticket, which can be used for access to an exclusive drop. More on that later. Traded in moments will go to a locker room, and you can look at this account and see what's been traded in so far. And it's actually been quite a lot. So currently over 25,000 moments have been donated. It's already a 0.1 top account on Top Shot. Good lifetime profit there as well. Collector score of 315,000. And there's some good moments in there as well, but more on that in a little bit. This is where the traded in tickets will stay, as well as exclusive moments that haven't yet been released. I thought that was interesting in one of the blog posts. We had 2 blog posts released about this, one from the Top Shot Economist and one from Top Shot themselves. I also had a quick video from Jacob explaining the trade tickets and the dot points of what's going on, but we're also going to explain it here in some good detail. How do you trade a ticket in? Well, it's very simple. Go to Top Shot. This is the marketplace. Speaking of which, this is the new feature on the marketplace front page, which has hot moments, which are the most in-demand moments from the last 24 hours. But go to a moment that you own, that you want to trade in, and where gift is, you can now see trade in, and you can simply click trade in. I'm going to trade in this Kevin Love because I just don't have that much love for this moment. And you can see all you have to do is click the big button saying exchange for one trade ticket. That's it. It says you're going to lose 12 collector score points, so you're fully aware of what's going to happen there in regards to collector score. That's a sacrifice I am willing to take for the video. Confirm it just like any transaction, any gift, and then it will think about it and approve, and then you will have a trade ticket in your collection. You can now see on your moments page that I have 3 trade tickets. Happy days. Trade tickets will get you access to locker packs in the following planned phases. Trade tickets are not transferable and completely fungible. Once they're gone, they're gone. You can't use them any other way other than this. The first use for this will be a stress test on September 21 at 10 a.m. Pacific, where 3 tickets will get you a pack of 3 traded in moments from the locker room. In future, though, it will cost you 4 tickets to get a pack of 3. More on that again in a little bit. This will evolve over time. So trade in at most 3 moments for next week. You can trade in more, but trading in like 20 is not the right play right now. And more on that a little bit later, which the blog does go through. Top Shot does plan to have a second stress test before Series 3, but each stress test will be limited to 1 pack per user. So there's another stress test coming, but there's no reason to get lots of trading tickets right now because there's 2 stress tests that we know of, and that's it. Provided the stress test is successful, we'll look into offering ongoing releases for locker packs as early as next week, so look out for that. These will require 4 tickets for a pack of 3. Phase 2. Phase 2 is a rollout and refine of a bulk trade-in interface, expected to be testing in October. So maybe more testing means more stuff that we can do and help them test out that feature. Here, Top Shot will test trading in dozens or more trade tickets at a time. Why so many? Because of Phase 3. In Phase 3, they're going to launch trade ticket incentives, starting with 500 Series 1 reserve packs at an anticipated price of $300 to $500 trade tickets. Now, this might change here or there because while a number of trade tickets required to purchase a pack is subject to change, Top Shot anticipate they will set the price at the time below the open market cost of the contents of the average pack. This basically sounds like, along with the rest of the paragraph, which I extracted that from, in that they'll make the pack relatively EV based on the averages to the market at the time. That's how I sort of interpreted it. So the low ask is one thing, but the average low ask of the contents of the packs was sort of what they were looking at in terms of when they price it with that trade tickets price. So that's good in that it's not just a set price and it's going to be another negative thing like throwdowns where a lot of people really disliked how that happened and went down, but it's going to be very considered at the time, but not locked in right now. There is also a risk that more demand for Series 1 reserve packs than there are packs available. So some collectors may enter the queue with tickets in hand and leave without the opportunity to actually use them. So again, let's for now just get the trade tickets that we need for these pack drops that we know about for the locker packs and not the ones that we don't know about. Now, you might think that this price for trade tickets is quite high. Let me know in the comments if you do. Why are these so sought after? Well, I will show you. This is some of the moments that we'll be getting in Series 1. The locker packs that contain Series 1 moments will contain one Series 1 moment of minted to 1,000 and 3 Series 1 moments numbered from 1,240 to 3,999. So they're the mint ranges that are possible. Let's look at the 1,000 LEs. You know, you've got LeBron Top Shot debuts in there, Curry, Giannis. This is organized by the most expensive at the moment. You can see the prices here. LeBron 17 grand, Curry 6.5, Zion 3.3, Ja 2,000 or 3,000. James Harden, 1,750. Now, the floor is lower, yeah? So there's $31 for Bertans and $33 for Ish Smith, all these sorts of guys. So that's the lottery of it. There's a big range of players. But if you look at these moments as well, they have a high amount of unavailability. Now, I've been lucky enough and I was analyzing some data for a future video on this very thing, the unavailability of every moment on Top Shot. And there are a few that stood out to me before I come out with that. I mean, this LeBron one is more than 50% unavailable. So there's a lot of them around. This Kawhi Leonard one is 75% unavailable and there's 1,000 of them. That's why the price is so high right now. So there's a lot to go around. There's a lot of variety that is available for these grabs, and some of them for these locker packs, some of them are really, really valuable moments, and they're Top Shot debuts. They're Series 1. They're really, really hard to get. So that's why the price is so high for trade tickets. In the blogs, Top Shot was quick to warn that you shouldn't go in and trade in Series 2 moments now. So they have said in Series 3, they will release a larger edition sizes and lower collector score values. So the previous collector score for a base set Series 2 moment was 12 before any bonuses or anything like that. The new base set Series 2 collector score is going to be 2, a lot less. This tells me that S3 is going to be really, really available for new users. There's going to be some really cheap moments, and the floor could go back to $1. So at the time of recording, the floor of the base set Series 2 moments is $5, and there's 12 moments away from it being $6 if all those got snapped up. When the trade tickets were announced in April, the floor went from like $3 to like $9, but it was a completely different environment then. There were a lot more unavailables. There were a lot less distribution out there, so it was a lot more volatile. Things have happened a bit less at the moment. People haven't really scooped up the floor of the marketplace. People like Top Shot Talk have been preaching trade-in tickets for quite a while now, and we knew it was coming for a number of months now. So the floor, I don't think, has had as much a reaction as, one, maybe where it's going to finish, and two, what it has done in the past. The collector score point's an interesting one because the floor raises to $6, giving $12 a moment. That's 2 points per dollar that you get. If the mint size increases next time to like 100 or 200,000 or whatever it is, and you get $1 moments, that will be, again, a $1 moment will get you 2 collector score points. So it's not the end of the world. It's a long way around of doing things. There's going to be pluses and minuses, but all things considered, it might not be the end of the world. Some further thoughts of things that we know. S1 locker packs will be distributed over like the next 18 months. It's not going to be a one-off drop where there's going to be all these S1 moments onto the marketplace, and they don't want to do that for volatility. No single moment will be distributed more than 40 at a time. So we showed you some of them just now. And many moments will see fewer than 10 new moments enter their circulation through each drop, minimizing their volatility. So we don't want that volatility in the marketplace, because those people who have been holding those moments, they'll see a significant loss otherwise, and they still might see a bit of a backdrop and a bit of undercutting when these new moments do actually drop. But by releasing it and spreading it out over the next 18 months, one, traded in series 2 moments might be a little bit more valuable, and there might be some stuff that people appreciate when they get a locker pack, and it won't all be dirty laundry. Now, a lot of it will be. There's a lot of Plumleys, a lot of TJ McConnells that have been traded in so far. A lot of people have been encouraged to trade in what they don't actually want in their collection for the possibility of getting something that they do want in their collection, it makes sense. I just traded in Kevin Love on air. So now there is some pretty good moments in this collection already. Someone traded in a metallic gold Tyler Hero worth $194. So in these stress test packs, if these good moments get in, there's going to be some happy people. There's some Series 1 moments, Daniel House Jr., Spencer Dinwiddie. There's a Zion Series 2, Alex Caruso Championship badge in there, Giannis Championship badge, Luka playoff moment. I actually want that moment. Kevin Durant. I literally said on the first minute stream, no one's going to trade in Kevin Durant, and someone traded in Kevin Durant. So someone probably did that to wind me up. There's a triple badge Reggie Perry in there, and there's a Series 1 Patty Mills that some jerk put in there as well. And below that, a Giannis Championship badge again. So it's not all dirty laundry. Don't get me wrong, there's going to be some dirty laundry in there, but there's going to be some cool moments in there. And, there's going to be people having fun with trade-ins as well and dropping in some surprises for people, because this community does do weird stuff and they do kind stuff as well. So don't think it's all going to be the Plumlee packs. That will happen, but it's not all going to be Plumleys. And it could be fun as well. You might get some really cool surprises, and I reckon Twitter will be a great place to oust a lot of these surprises when they happen. The pack opening recording feature on Top Shot, all of these things are going to be really cool to watch when people get really lucky with some of these things. I hope the MGLE drops in the stress test. That will be funny as. So that's my summary of the trade tickets. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is a good feature? What are you going to do? Are you jumping in on the trade ticket stress tests? I think the stress test is a very easy one. 3 for 3, have some fun. That's fine. 4 for 3, maybe the ones after that. Okay, that might be a different consideration. Are you going to go for the 300 to 500 trade-in tickets for the S1 packs? There's some pretty cool stuff to get. I'd be really interested to know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know your questions, because I read every one of them as well. And let me know what you want me to cover in a future video. If you're not quite understanding something, I'm here for you. Anyway, give this video a like if you got any value out of it, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a great day. See ya.